What's up, everybody in the house tonight? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody in the house tonight? What's up? What's up? Yeah.
Hey, Garrett and Steve show. High energy, high octane, balls to the wall show. Starts now.
Whew. Goddamn right it does.
Woo.
I can't wait. I couldn't even wait for you to finish that sentence before I cracked my first beer.
No,
Wait.
thank you.
You don't want a beer?
No, thanks.
You sure?
Think I'm good. Yeah.
You never heard the dog of the hair that bit you rule? It's a rule of drinking.
I thought about that. I was thinking maybe after I finish my electrolyte drink, yeah, maybe that'll help.
I thought you might be in a rough shape since you had 6 different types of liquor last night.
And I owe people 9 more drinks or 11 more
10.
drinks. 10.
10. There's 10 drinks that you have not accounted for.
But the drinks weren't the worst part. That fucking fermented tofu. It was maybe, granted, I didn't eat the fish, like I didn't swallow a piece of it, but it was worse. I went home, had dinner, had ribs and baked beans. Then I finished off like a half jar of salsa and tortilla chips. Then had 3/4 of that half-pound Reese's Pieces thing.
Hell yeah.
Every burp, I still, after all that food, was just, and it was just like shit eggs or something. I don't know.
Shegs?
Shegs. Oh my God. Like if a piece of shit laid an egg and I hard boiled it, that's what my burps tasted like. It wouldn't stop. Before I ate on the ferry home, it'd be like, and there's such the worst taste thing. You're like, I don't want to burp, but I can't not burp. And this is just, I don't know how people just eat that. I would eat one piece. There was 25 more pieces in there that someone would just eat for a snack. I don't know.
When we left, I was, sober as a bird. So I drove you to the ferry. I drove you, came back, walked Edie, and while I was walking around the block, I smelled it. Like as I was walking to where you were.
Oh, down by the corner?
Not far away.
Uh-huh.
I was basically right across the street from where you opened it. And I was like, oh my God, I still smell it. Holy shit. And it smelled like stale old poop.
Yeah.
But like freshly, like someone wet it and then shoved it up your nose. That's it was really bad.
Thanks, Shano.
Yeah, thank you, Shano, for that lovely gift.
Yeah.
All the windows in my house are open. It's a little chilly in here because it's like 20-something degrees out. But I felt like I could still smell it, or not even smell it. We sprayed so much Febreze and Zorbex, Odorex, fucking
yeah.
I felt like I was just actually smelling too much of everything. Like, so I opened all of the windows in the house, and it's been a little nippy in here. Hence, I'm wearing pants.
Wow.
Right? Incredible. But yeah, you, Shane, and you, Garrett, have stunk up my house twice now by opening allegedly food, outside of the house.
That's true.
It is fucking incredible.
And this one was way further away than the fish.
Mm-hmm.
And we popped open the fish outside. Never. I thought we might have opened it out here and then went outside. Now we
completely outside.
Yeah.
The fermented tofu was way outside. You were at the street.
Yeah.
Like out of the complex. So I don't understand. I think what happens is the food's just so rotten and fermented that it like attaches itself to your fibers of like your clothes and stuff. And then when you come in here, you're just a stink bomb. You come in and every room you went into after you were gone, I came back, it completely stunk.
Well, I had to put my hand in it to pull out the piece. So my hand definitely stunk.
Oh my God. and I opened up. I even had like car air fresheners that I popped open after I dropped you off.
Nice.
I didn't really smell anything in the car because, again, I drove with all the windows down in freezing cold weather, so I don't think anything held on. But fuck, how bad was it when you stumbled in at home, drunk and smelling like a fucking hot dumpster?
Oh, like how bad was Jamie? Or
Yeah,
was she even? I don't.
you don't remember?
She might have been like barely up and just said like, I was like, oh, good night kind of thing. And didn't really go into the bedroom. So she didn't pick up on anything.
Good.
Yeah. And
Good,
then I
safe and
just
sound.
ate tons of food and tried to get rid of my burps and it didn't work.
I feel I saw you tweeted in like the middle of the night that my burps are terrible.
They were. It would just be like I'd feel a burp coming. I'm like trying to hold it back. Like, oh no, there's nothing I could do. And it's like, I couldn't imagine eating like a whole meal of that or a few pieces. Like, how do you deal with it?
I think it's probably a delicacy in China where their insides are fucking rotting from all the pangolin and other,
so
100-year-old
it
duck
doesn't
egg.
affect them.
Yeah.
And I swear when I took a shit this morning, it smelled like it.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
Dude, it was fucking, you threw the stuff away and I smelled it across the street. Like from where you once opened it. Like that's how bad that fucking odor was. It stained the air for like hours.
I rested on like some guy's car.
Oh yeah. I don't know whose car,
No.
but that's I haven't heard anyone scream, fuck, what's that fucking smell from outside? And I've had the windows open all day, so maybe the smell didn't linger on the car, but I doubt it. That shit stunk so fucking bad. He stunk up my house. Caitlin was like, no more smelly stuff. Like, I'm done with the smelly stuff. And I'm like, done.
Fair.
If I get anything that seems even borderline, it's gone. Like, not opened and gone. See, the problem is, I think even if I send you a block away to the park and
it doesn't help,
you're gonna walk all the way back and still stink up my whole fucking house for 24 hours.
So your house didn't stink until I came back in.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
You came back in, and dude, before you even were in the same room as me, I smelled you. Like, it was a powerful fucking stench. Speaking of powerful stenches, we have one of our Thursday faves here. Unfortunately, not in person because we're at the Wop's Nest, but it's Jim Stancil.
Talk about shit-eating food. You talk about stinking and shitty food, and I arrive. It's like saying Beetlejuice 3 times.
Have you had any stinky, shitty food lately?
Oh, you know what I just did? I just finished Sports Mass Collective. You've caught me at a perfect time. I'm all set up here. Otherwise, it would have taken 9 hours. But I was just talking about, I farted, obviously, multiple times into my microphone on my show. And do you guys have when you were kids, if you burp, fart, and sneeze at the same time, you'll explode?
No. I've done it.
No.
Maybe not the sneeze part, but I thought we burp farted at the same time.
Yeah, I don't think it's actually possible, but I remember that was a big joke back in the day. If you burp, fart, and sneeze at the same time, you'll automatically implode. I've been trying to do it.
I bet someone has. Like, not a child, but like an old man probably burped, farted, and sneezed all at once and had a fucking aneurysm and just died.
But like an Asian guy has probably done it.
Like, can you burp and sneeze at the same time?
I don't know if it's possible. I like to imagine a guy going and go, oh shit, bang, and it just blows up. That's what it happens in my head. I don't think it's physically. I guess you could probably burp and sneeze. The farting is, out of a different hole.
I think a sneeze can interrupt a burp because you can like hold a burp in. So as you're like going, it might achoo, like right in the middle of it. But it's now a sneeze. It's not a snurp. It's just a sneeze. And the fart part, you can fart during anything.
Yeah.
You can fart while you're crying, fart while you're yelling, fart while you're burping, doing push-ups, sit-ups.
Can you fart while you fart?
Yeah. I've done that. I've done it on this very show. I've farted while farting. It's like it kind of goes like it's an interrupting part of an already processing one.
Beautiful space right in the middle of that couch I could have sat on if I was invited. Thanks.
Right here.
Well, we knew you were doing sports mask or ski mask or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You knew it because I didn't know until about 15 minutes before I did it because I do it every week.
No, you've never been invited because I thought you worked on Thursdays, and that's why you were able to come to the bar because you work close to the bar. But Staten Island seemed like a whole other bag of chips.
I don't today, but I generally am in soccer ball York City, working at the soccer ball clubs most Thursdays. Yeah.
Well, right, that's my thing. Like you wouldn't have time to come here, would you?
What time do you end the show? 5?
Yeah.
I could do it some week. Yeah, I'll just work late.
Well,
we'll take this off air. But
invited at some point.
I've never been to Staten Island. I can make a whole day of it.
Please, it would be a treat for you.
What's it like?
Especially, you should hang out in the area around the ferry. It's very ghetto.
Ooh, you know me.
You should actually go and go to some of the shitty stores and get a shitty dinner.
I'll do a Garrett and Steve pregame as I always do when I'm invited. Yeah. So what's going on? Garrett killed a cat and that Jew stole a TriCaster. Am I up to speed now?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Is your cat dead?
Nope, not dead.
Did you see it last night? Did you burp and scare it away?
Saw it. Yeah, it was Jamie let it out of the bathroom. She felt bad for it, and it was under the couch.
Oh.
And then today it was under the bed.
Yeah, it's a cat. It's gonna just do that for a while. And then eventually it'll stop being such a fucking antisocial little loser pet.
Yeah.
It sucks. Hopefully. If it doesn't, then you just go, well, whatever with this thing. Let's open the front door and see if it leaves. This thing sucks.
Yeah, I see lost cat posters all the time. It's like, has anybody ever found an animal off of a poster? How are you going to remember the number? What am I supposed to do? Oh, even if I saw the fucking thing, oh God, what are you fucking like autistic and you remember the number from a poster? I feel bad, but it's like, what are we supposed to do?
Especially with cats, because unless it shows up at your house and just starts like you somehow get it in. First of all, like you said, how are you going to recognize it? I think most cats look the fucking same, and I would not remember when I saw off a poster.
Mm-hmm.
And then even if you see it, then what? Jump on it. Fuck.
And I hate some that have like instructions like "do not chase."
How am I gonna get it?
How am I gonna get it then?
Oh, I saw it, and I haven't seen it since.
Yeah,
do not chase. Just call this number that you're supposed to remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but God bless him. God bless all the animals, and God bless America.
God bless Garrett's nameless cat. Oh, actually, it has a name, Mr. Maloonigan.
Mr. Maloonigan.
Uh-oh. Did Bobo get a hold of that? No,
he
actually,
did.
That's the name of my cat.
He did, but he just said, congratulations, Garrett. He didn't. He took the high road on that.
He took it as an honor.
Is Maloonigan being abused at this point? Isn't that dog 37 years old?
Yes.
And
don't ask.
Dressed up and fucking.
Don't ask its age. And yes, we are.
That. You're blocked, and I block. When I block people, I don't take them off the block list.
We're aware that when the Mets lose, the dog does get kicked quite a bit. And when this last year when they got knocked out of the playoffs, Mr. Maloonigan's got tossed at the television.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Head first. Head went through the TV. Bobo had to spend a lot of UPS money to replace the TV, but Maloonigan's. As long as you don't ask how old he is, he's totally healthy, totally fine.
He is.
We have a super chat here that I cannot ignore.
I'm surprised that Asian girlfriend of Bobo's hasn't eaten that dog yet.
Hey, we don't talk about her.
Calm down.
We don't talk about that. Aaron Kraft with a 50 beaner.
Whoa.
Since
we're not on Ski Mask Media anymore. I haven't seen that color ever.
Since S took pleasure in making G drink last night, here is 50 for Steve to eat a raw egg. Don't disappoint the viewers.
Oh shit!
Whoa.
Yes.
No, how's that fun? I'm gonna eat an egg and go, oh, that didn't taste great. When you get drunk, it's fun. How about you all pay again and have Garrett drink more? How much fun was that yesterday? I had a blast. I really did.
I had fun too.
Yeah. You had 7 different types of liquor, I believe, or at least 6 or 7. I don't think you ever had the Disaronno, so I think it was only 6.
So yeah, Beefeater, Hennessy, brown sugar bourbon, that other bourbon you had. Was that it? It
Definitely not it, because you 100% chugged Chambord for
Chambord.
10 seconds.
That's right.
Oh, Chambord, of course.
And no, there was one more, wasn't there? Hennessy, rum. Did you say rum already?
Oh, the spiced rum.
Yeah, Captain Morgan.
Yeah.
That's 6. You had 6.
Yeah.
That was a ton of fun. Eating a raw egg is gonna be, yuck.
What if I eat the egg and we split the money? I need money.
All right. 20-30 split. I take the 30.
Fine.
Is it finder's fee?
And you get an egg?
I can't believe you're denying Aaron his wish. Now.
All right.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Sorry, Stancil. I will not deny, depose, or delay any further. I'll get an egg and I'll put it in a glass.
People enjoy when you eat stuff you don't want to eat.
Do they? Is that what they like?
You want me to go get it?
No, I'll get it. Hold on, let me alter the camera.
I was telling people about the pickled. Ooh.
Hey, ladies.
Dang.
Well, so, what's going on in the ski mask sports world?
Oh, another unbelievable week. Sports Mask Collective just wrapped up over there on Ski Mask. Oh, just making the picks. I did tell this story. You ever watch the show Obsessed?
No, I don't think so.
It's not on the air anymore. Similar to Intervention, except there's no intervention. So it's just crazy people doing shit. And there was this episode. I found it. We found it on the show. Season 1, episode 3 of the show Obsessed. This guy named Rick is obsessed with living forever. Mind you, Rick is probably in his 50s or 60s and he's out of his mind. He takes like 70 pills a day and he goes to the gym 5 to 7 times a day. But when he goes to the gym, he like literally works out as fast as he can and then leaves. And he always spins to burn more calories, but he doesn't spin counterclockwise because that's not good. It's a whole thing. That was me vamping, talking about Obsessed.
Do you have you looked him up now to see if he's still alive? Because it would be funny if he's dead.
It would be funny if he's dead. I'll try to find it. Let me see.
Super Nick 11 says, became a board member today, Steve. If you don't eat the egg, I'll sue you.
Yes.
Hey, whoa, let's not get fucking litigious in here. Everything's cool. Everything. I have my glass here. I'll make it super HD, big size, so everybody knows I'm not fibbing. Here's my glaze, and what I will be doing is putting 1 raw egg into said glass. I'm not Stancil Jim. I'm Bull Schultz. Here's my egg, brown. Hopefully, this will be the type of egg that doesn't give me salmonella.
Organic.
Nice organic.
Nice.
Yeah,
well, you got to be careful. Organic eggs. Yeah, whatever.
What?
Nothing. Go ahead.
It's the only kind I got, Stancil. I don't. Oh, God.
Great audio on that crack.
So this should be Garrett, you had a bunch the last time, so this was the cinch for you, right?
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
You got some yolk on your shirt.
Oh, good.
Not yolk, I guess.
It doesn't smell like
Albumin.
anything.
I don't know what the white part is called.
Cum.
Cum.
You got shirt cum.
Find them.
All right. Here's my egg.
One shot.
I still think it's funnier when Garrett gets shit-faced, but it's what you guys want. I don't want to be sued, and I don't want to disappoint our $50 chatters, so I guess just down the hatch. Or do I have to do anything?
No.
Is there any special way to do it?
Just one shot. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I didn't like that. No, the yolk like popped as I was swallowing it on my teeth, and I felt the go like. Oh, I didn't like that at all.
I was gonna say you should have broke the yolk, but I didn't want to interrupt.
No, you got to keep the yolk whole. You can't scramble it. Then it's too easy.
I was just yoking around. I'm gonna kill myself.
See,
There.
that was fun. I enjoyed that.
Who had fun?
Me?
Did you?
Yeah,
You made
that was fun.
$50.
All right, as long as
Steve.
you had fun,
Yeah.
then it was all worth it. Thank goodness I did that. Oh, I don't feel so good.
Well, you got your protein. What else have you eaten today? What is that layered on top of? What did you eat before it? That's what really sets it off.
I had a prosciutto, sun-dried tomato, and mozzarella sandwich with balsamic vinaigrette.
All right.
That kind of goes.
Balsamic
Could be-
vinegar.
yeah, could be worse. If it was like some kind of dairy or even dairy kind of goes. Maybe something Indian with spices you wouldn't want to mix.
Yeah, that felt good. Now I feel full.
See?
I feel full of egg.
That's why
Maybe
Rocky
that's what you could
did
do
it.
now.
I just ate a hot load.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's what I was
I mean,
thinking.
you last night had it way worse with the fucking tofu.
Oh, my God.
I don't
By
think I'm
far.
going to be getting rotten dog shit burps from that egg. Luckily for me. But personally, I would have preferred the 7 fucking shots of booze you had to, eggs. But
Ugh.
there you go, Aaron Kraft. I hope that satisfied. Let's see. Worth it. Now let's get Garrett drunk again. Garrett, what say you? I say if you really don't want to do something, since we're on a platform where people can pay money to maybe force you to do something, just ask for more money. Yesterday, the price was $10 a drink. You don't want to drink. How much would it cost today to make you drink?
Oh, my God.
$50? It cost me $50 to eat an egg. But that's a lot of cake. They know I don't come cheap.
You have principle. Yeah. Man, I mean, $50 maybe. I really don't feel like drinking today.
That's a $50 maybe, folks.
No, I think a cool 100, Garrett.
A cool 100.
Someone gives you 100, but you have to like drink a drink, not like sip a thing. I think what they want is you to get shit faced.
And we have the football show coming up too. It's gonna.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to ruin that with a drunk Garrett.
Yeah.
He'll completely spoil the show. If you showed up all drunk,
I'll make all
I simply won't work with you if you show up like this.
my picks will be all bad.
That's what people watch for.
Uh-huh.
Up to date, tight football picks.
So, I feel like it's a Friday after Offside NYC. Do you ever feel like drinking on that Friday?
No, I don't feel like moving. I'm surprised you showed up here, honestly. I don't feel like moving or doing anything after those Fridays. But, if I were paid, maybe I would.
Maybe you would.
Maybe I would. I don't know. Nobody's ever showed up at my house on a Friday with $100 in hand and said, just chug a drink. So maybe I'm like, all right, give me the $100.
True.
Stancil had to eat a balut egg for $100.
He did.
Would you rather do that?
Yeah. Yeah, easily.
Really?
The balut egg, that was fine.
That's true. I thought they were gross.
No, that was terrible. That was worse. That might be worse than the fucking pig lips or whatever the hell that was.
Pig lips sucked.
Yeah,
they were
they
very
sucked.
salty.
I told that story the other day.
Did you?
Yeah, that's it. Anyway, what's in the news, huh?
Hey, what's going on? What's going on? No, what's new in Stancil Town? Are you and Ski Mask best friends again?
What's new? I talk to him once a week on the air. I refuse to talk to just about everyone unless it's on the air and monetized, including my friends and family. I make my mother send me super chats. She sends me Venmos to ask how I'm doing. No, he's fine. Sports Mass is trucking along, obviously. We're in prime time. We did have a good Ski Mask collective that weekend. We had Teamster Tim talking to Courtney Brooke on the screen together.
Wow.
Yeah, wow is right. Quite a... Oh, so what are you... you can imagine how that went. It was almost creepy, but it was good. No, I don't know. Nothing's new. I'm waiting for it not to be 15 degrees, I guess. I don't. I got nothing.
You don't go kayaking in this wonderful weather?
I was out there New Year's Eve, but it was up in the 50s. I was out there December 31st. I got a kayak sail.
Why?
Exactly. Why?
It's freezing.
Yeah.
You're in the
Oh,
ocean. There's nothing to see.
No, it was beautiful. Like glass. It was not a wisp of wind out there. The only man out there on Long Island Sound. Beautiful day. And had it all to myself.
Yeah, because no one else wants to be on the water.
No, we
when
get
it's
that
freezing.
part.
I had a great time. It's actually on the Patreon. I was live for 20 minutes out on the water at the Stancil Outdoors.
Oh, wow, nice.
Yeah, great.
So
So
you guys cover other sports besides football? Because I don't watch
say
any
you
other
guys.
sports, really.
Sports Mask is my show. I do the show by
it's
myself.
just you?
That idiot has nothing to do. There's Ski Mask Collective and then there's Sports Mask Collective. Sports Mask is my baby. Yeah, it's just me ranting and it always turns into 90 minutes. I always say I'm going to do a short show, and then, I don't know, I start talking about I'm going to give a kid a book at a playground, and next thing I know, I'm 90 minutes in. That's what happened today. I gave a
kid a book at a playground?
Well, have you ever read the book Driven from Within by Michael Jordan?
No.
Okay.
No, I didn't know Michael Jordan wrote a book.
It's basically my Bible. It's basically my Bible. It teaches you how to be an athlete and how to be a competitor. And I was just saying, I used to coach high school sports, and I think the best thing to do for your community is, if you don't have kids, just go to a local playground, perhaps pull a child aside when his mother isn't looking, ask him to come to your car or outside of the park where you're keeping the book, grab him by the arm if you have to, and give a child the book. And when his mom comes running over and screaming, seeing this man manhandling her child, giving her a Michael Jordan book, she'll be forever endeared and perhaps perform some kind of sexual service for you because of what you did for her son. Yeah.
Wow, so
that's the kind of stuff.
You flip everyone's expectation, because people would assume you're going to fuck the kid with that kind of behavior, but you're like, no, I'm actually trying to fuck the mother.
I'm just trying to make the kid as great as he can be and impregnate his mother.
What's the big lesson in that book that you get out of it?
Shoot threes.
Practice?
You just got to drive.
Practice your free throws.
You just got to drive. You just got to be driven from within. That's what it's all about, man.
Wow.
But is there any, like, I don't know, life event Jordan talks about, or anything that sticks out from the book to you?
It's more honestly, it's more just the mentality of just getting into the Michael Jordan mentality, and you understand why he was so great at what he does and would be at whatever he did.
Mamba mentality.
Yeah, it's hard to explain. Listen, as somebody who has it, it's hard to explain to people who don't. But basically, I'm gonna kill myself. Basically, you gotta just push and continue to push and ask for nothing, and don't do it for any reason other than to honestly be the best you could be and hold you. No one should matter of holding you accountable more than yourself. If you're cutting corners, then it's for someone else.
Easy to say that when you're Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Well, easy to say when you're an all-American athlete, too.
Hard to say that when you're someone like Barry Ribs. 300 years old, and he's been chugging along.
Yeah.
Did you see the fat tits on Barry Ribs on Twitter?
No.
I don't know. I think it was an old lady who looked like him, but I swear to God it was Barry Ribs.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yes. Someone tweeted it a few weeks ago.
The Ribs
good
jugs.
old Barry.
Yeah, I hear he's homeless.
Well,
Rich Carucci said he is not sure Barry has a place to stay right now.
Really?
And I was like, well, that makes me feel terrible.
Yeah.
I was like, tell him to go back to the studio, the compound studio.
It's open.
I don't think there's anybody there. You could just walk in. There was someone living on that floor for a month or something. Just, go there. There's a bathroom with running water that he can fill his gray water bottles with. Barry, there's a place to stay right where you used to.
Does it? First of all, I really gotta go in there for some content next time I'm in town. Just to see what's going on that floor. But doesn't Rich Carucci doesn't he have an extra bed? He's got his wife's house. He's got his house. He doesn't live with his wife or something.
And him and his wife don't live together.
It's classic.
He sleeps on a cot in the hallway when he goes there.
When he goes to her house?
Yeah, I think that's what he said. He sleeps on a cot.
How about Ribs and Carucci? That's a show.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's a show.
Weren't they trying?
Could exist.
They tried to do that show.
Did they?
No.
I think so. It was Ribs and I think it was Carucci. They wanted to do a show together, but they couldn't think of an idea of what to do.
Isn't that the story? Isn't that sums it all up?
So I told them, like, just listen to like the top 10 songs that are out now, because you're both are gonna hate them, and it'd be funny to watch two old guys just bitch about fucking songs that they hate. I was like, it's some idea. At least try it, and they never tried it.
Or they could go door to door with a camera, and Barry can ask people door to door, "Hey, can I live here?"
And Rich vouches for him.
Yeah, exactly. Rich is there filming it, and she's like, "No, Barry's a good guy.
He's a good guy.
You should let him live here with you. He's a great guy.
He's a real good guy. He's a good guy. Just let him live in there. He's a good guy. You know." Yeah, I can see that working.
Doesn't Barry have kids?
He's got a heroin addict or ex-heroin addict son.
Oh, okay. We can't really live with him.
No. Well, I mean, he might be if he's on the streets. I don't fucking know.
Oof.
Poor guy. I didn't know that.
I don't know. He talks about it in his act. He talks about it on shows. I'm not telling any tales out of school.
Yo, my son does heroin. Yo, he's addicted to smack, yo. Is that how he does it in his act?
Yeah.
I can't
pretty
picture anything
much.
else, really.
What was it? I wish I could remember the joke. I know it, and I have no recall because of the weed. Fuck. No, it's not going to work. I'm sure somebody in the chat knows it. He's been doing it for 7 decades.
Well, let's see. This chat says, gay bitches, pour one out for David Lynch. Visionary director died today at age 78.
Oh, wow. He did?
Oh, no.
It's dying season, folks. I know somebody that died yesterday. Bob Uecker died today.
Died.
January is the day of death.
A lot of people are saying, mostly just me on my show I just did, but a lot of people are saying that Pete Alonso's home run is actually what sent Bob Uecker to his grave as a Milwaukee Brewers announcer.
Was that his last call?
I don't know. Hold on. Wait a minute. What'd you do there, Garrett? Last call?
Last call, huh?
I get it.
Huh?
Wow.
No, but I kept seeing his
Shit
last
lived.
Brewers call or whatever.
I don't know if he was in the playoffs. I think he was their TV guy, so he may have not been his last call. I could be wrong, and I don't give a shit because he's dead. So I did watch him on Mr. Belvedere, though. I remember him from before.
That's right.
He was on. That's what I knew him for before I ever knew he was a radio announcer.
Yeah,
was with that racist slave owner, Mr. Belvedere.
Streaks on to China. Never met him before. Who cares?
Great
Streaks
intro
on to
song,
China.
I'll tell you that.
When you drop kick the jacket as you
Yep.
came through the door, no one's there. This is life is more than near survival. We could just like live the good life yet. Something like that.
You'd probably remember it better if you were shit-faced.
Probably. I know. I like that show, though.
I've never seen it, Mr. Belvedere.
It was like this British guy that came over and was like Bob Uecker's butler slave.
Yeah,
Bob
but
Uecker
they
had a
black
family.
slave too. Yeah, they had
My
They
butler.
had the midget, wasn't
No, there was no like Webster or anything, but there was Wesley. He was just like the son. And then
He
there
was
was
black.
like,
there was blacks, wasn't there?
you might be thinking of like Benson or something, but not Mr.
Benson?
Belvedere.
No, there was black people on Mr. Belvedere.
I don't know. I don't,
I cannot. I can neither confirm or deny
This is why
the
I'm
existence of blacks on Mr. Belvedere. I haven't seen it, and I don't even know if a Google search would come up with
Oh, I
it.
guess
Or maybe
I'm wrong.
Well, David Lynch died though.
David
Lynch
Did you
died.
like any of his movies?
I think I might be confusing him with David Fincher.
Oh, David Fincher's great.
Yes, I like him.
7, right?
Yes,
That's him,
7. I
yeah.
was like, oh, 7. I was like, wait, I think it's another inch.
I think David Lynch did The Elephant Man. I could be wrong on that, but he did like Naked Lunch. Remember that Simpsons joke where it's like, I could think of 2 things wrong with that title because no one was naked and they didn't eat lunch. And I don't know, he just did like weird movies.
Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks.
Oh,
I
he's the
never
Twin
got-
Peaks
yeah.
guy. Okay.
Never really got
I've
into
seen
that.
one of his fucking movies. Is there one called Velvet or something?
Blue Velvet.
Blue Velvet, yeah.
I've kind of seen that one, and it is fucking
weird.
as hell.
Yeah.
The guy's like, mommy, and fucking like raping a girl or something. I didn't quite care for that movie.
No, it's
I like weird movies. I'm not opposed to weird stuff. But that was just weird and uncomfortable, and it almost seemed like for the sake of like, what's the weirdest thing we could do?
All his movies seem to be like that. Yeah, and then people just like say they like it because it makes them weird.
Yeah, like, oh no, I get it. What was there to get? What's the message there? I think he just maybe saw too much as a kid and it fucked him up. And that's just from that one movie. I haven't seen Twin Peaks, which I hear Twin Peaks is good.
People like it. Yeah,
that one, like I hear, is very odd, but like it in an intriguing way. Like it makes you want to watch it.
And
I was just watching Twin Peaks this year.
Show?
I guess last year, technically. Yeah, I'm about like 2 seasons. Very good character development. I'll say that. And
people seem to like the show too.
It's fine.
You're right.
I kind of stalled on it, to be honest, but it was.
It's almost, it's like a culty show, though.
Yeah,
it's like people go to the place where it was filmed or where it's supposed to take place, and there's all these like mysteries behind it or hints during the movie. I don't know. Wasn't
gay.
Never big. Not into it.
It's officially gay. I don't want to ever see it
now.
Did you ever see Major League with Bob Uecker?
Yeah, I've seen Major League.
Oh, okay.
Who's Bob Uecker in that? He's the
just
announcer?
a bit outside.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Major League's good because it's got Charlie Sheen in it.
Yep, Wild Thing.
Before he, went nuts.
Went Tiger Blood.
Or apparently he was just nuts the whole time. According to Corey Feldman, Charlie Sheen fucked him in the butt. He fucked Corey Haim up the ass.
Cool.
And
for Lucas, right? The movie Lucas.
Yeah, he was like, "It's just what guys do."
God,
he probably read "Driven from Within" by Michael Jordan.
Yeah, you drove.
No one read that book except you. I'm not even sure you read it.
Drove his cock in Corey Haim.
Got it.
I bet you read it, but you don't understand that Michael Jordan didn't actually write it. Someone just wrote that whole shit for him, and he put his name on it.
That would be Bill's dream job.
Write a book for Michael Jordan.
For Michael Jordan. Oh my God. Yeah, he'd love that.
Yeah, and he'd love it if Jordan paid him in undrilled Michael Jordan fake signed bowling balls. I pull it on my eBay site on the bull market. I didn't get paid in money, but Jordan gave me 10 bowling balls. They look like basketballs, but they're bowling balls, undrilled.
And look, he signed them.
Well, it's not really signed; it's engraved, but from the company that makes the bowling balls. But hey, it's good stuff. Knotted Shoelace. Hello, Knotted Shoelace. Hey, Garrett, was your dad actually in the hospital? I couldn't tell if it was a joke on Gino or for real. Hope he's okay. Love you guys. And Stancil.
Yeah, I mean, he was. This is more like over a year ago, I think. But he was, in the hospital.
He had the big head scab. How's the head scab treating him?
He's, I haven't seen him. I guess at Christmas I saw him and it was still all scabby and he had to wear the stupid gauze yarmulke. But he seems to be doing fine.
No, I don't have it.
He's just away all the time in the winter. So I don't really get to see him that much.
Oh, that's right. He doesn't invite you down to his timeshare? He's got 300,000 points,
I know. He kind of does, but I don't know. It seems like we could get away for maybe 2 days, but what's the point of flying all the way out to stay in some timeshare for a day and a half with your parents?
Yeah, you're right. Actually, when you describe it fully, it sounds terrible.
Yeah.
And that doesn't sound like a fun time.
No.
Sounds like a bad time. All right. You've sold me. You shouldn't ever see your dad till he's in the hospital again.
Yeah. I guess if now he's just like in Florida or something. It's like, I guess if he was in Aruba, but then it's like, now it's a 5-hour flight down there and it's just lazy.
Not too lazy to have 7 different types of alcohol.
Bro.
What'd you say about yarmulkes?
A gauze yarmulke. Yeah, my dad had like scleroderma, whatever, some sort of cancer on the head.
I just
Head
found
cancer.
this picture today of me wearing a yarmulke.
Oh, that's right.
Hold on. Put
Yo.
it back up.
What? What's the story behind that?
Oh,
Are you getting bar mitzvahed?
Look at that. No, it was my buddy's wedding some years ago. I look like a real mensch. Where's
Wait,
the
so
mouth when
everybody
you need
had
it?
to wear. Everyone
Where's
had
that
to wear a yam.
TriCaster when you need it, Drew?
Oh Lord.
Yeah, so what do you think? Drew was supposed to give us a camera by January 23rd. What do you give the percent that he would do it?
0.
Thank you.
I'm gonna get a beer. You want a beer, Garrett?
I've still got some in my electrolyte thing.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let me know as I'm going
Why don't you
to and
get
from the
another
fridge.
egg?
Yeah, why are you doing anything for free around here?
Yeah, someone pay me $100 to drink a beer.
Yeah, someone pay him for the beer.
So you went to you have a friend that's Jewish? That's amazing.
He's my dentist now.
Wow. Did he give you a deal?
Yeah, I love getting a deal. Well, I'm back being a normal person. Everyone's gonna love to hear this. I have insurance again after a bit of a lapse of maybe half a decade. And but I did, when I didn't have it, I did go to him and he cut me a pure deal, cash deal on my teeth. And that's what you want, cash deals.
But I mean, you're young and healthy. What do you need insurance for? Just risk it.
It is true, and I did. That's why I didn't bother getting whatever bullshit, Obama bullshit. Yeah, I didn't need it. I mean, luckily, knock on wood, but I got it now. But no, he doesn't. I mean, he's Jewish, so he doesn't cut too much of a deal. You know how those people are.
I feel like everybody that knows a dentist, they never get a deal from the dentist.
No.
They're always like, yeah, I'll do it for you, but it's going to cost you the same amount as everyone else.
He charged me $300 for a cleaning.
What? Usually those are $100.
He's a real Jew. He's the real deal. And he owns the practice. It's not like it's somebody else's practice.
Is his wife the assistant? That's what I know with a lot of
they
dentists.
own the building it's in. But it is, he's a dentist, and I have another buddy who's a doctor of physical therapy, and they're both literally the biggest degenerates I know, which is saying a lot.
Oh, like drugs degenerates or?
The other one, some drug, but not like active, just like when we hang out, it's like, all right, where are we going next? And they always end up at the strip club, and he's always texting us, I'm free tonight. Are we going to the bar or not? And it's like Wednesday, and I'm just like, not really. I'm fucking 39. Sorry to break the fourth wall. I will be at Casey's, perhaps later, definitely on Sunday.
Is that the best bar in America?
The best bar in America. Last time Tommy Seven Names was there, they almost called the police on him because he was behind the
too
bar.
many names?
he had 6 names too many.
Why do you call him Tommy Seven Names?
Only allow one name.
Does he only have one name like Muhammad?
Yep. Yeah, you
it's
can't
like a joke.
If you draw a picture of Tommy Seven Names, you go to jail. So stupid. So
Very
Opie and
haram.
Anthony are getting back together, I saw.
Yeah, for a shootout. They
Aren't
it's
they
just
getting a little old for this?
I saw one
they're definitely
tweet
too old. Yeah,
from someone who I've never seen before. Like that seemed like they were just like a casual Opie and Anthony fan. It was just like, boy, these two have gotten really gay, huh?
Yeah, I saw Garrett. I saw the same thing, and I think I retweeted. I loved it. Yeah. It really is. Like if you haven't been paying attention, and it just would have came across your Twitter, it'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with these?
Yeah. I haven't listened to your show that much anyway. I don't know what it's like.
that's the thing. It was better when Opie was like, I'm not even going to pay attention to this stuff. But then he would occasionally not pay attention to it by saying, like the Gino thing where he was like, I would say suck my fucking dick.
If I was that type of person.
If I was paying attention, I would say Anthony's an alcoholic, piece of shit, racist, whatever. But then he mostly stayed out of it. Now that he is desperate for his Opie Unleashed NYC channel to really take off.
Unlimited.
He
Every
can't help
day,
it.
There's 2 or 3 videos.
And he's realized like the only way I get anybody to look at any fucking thing I'm doing is if I shit on Anthony or Jimmy.
Right.
It's the only thing that works.
Yeah.
And so he's now in with 2 feet every day. 100 tweets about how Anthony's a piece of shit, and now it's not it's somehow like suck the fun out of it.
Yes. And if you zoom out, it's I hate to be a person who likes men. I'm not going to say it on YouTube. I hate to be a person who likes men, but in reality, they're kind of both doing what they want to do anyway. Like, Opie wants to do his cheap, streams from his phone, from his, whatever his properties in New Hampshire. Do you
really think that's what Opie
doing his
wants?
live? So they're both just doing what they want anyway. So it's really like, what are they?
I agree with Garrett's almost question.
Do you really think that's what Opie wants to do, or that's only what Opie can do?
He wants to be Howard
Opie doesn't want to do anything, but he wants to stay relevant.
He's always wanted to be and still wants to be Howard Stern.
Yeah.
He wants to do exactly what Howard's doing, except
thinks he can.
Yeah. Have a show on Sirius or some other big network or whatever. Have celebrities on.
Yeah.
And fucking be the Opester. Have everyone think he's so funny and clever. Unfortunately, he's struggling to get a video of him harassing the staff of a fucking pharmacy to get more than 100 views unless he brings up Anthony.
Yeah. And he's like throwing out accusations that Anthony likes to hit defenseless women now, and Anthony likes girls with penises, and it's like, all right, calm down.
Yeah, calm down. I mean, why not? If you're gonna go all in on fuck Anthony, that's all the shit people say about him on Reddit and on Twitter and stuff. So just say all of it. Why not? Why wouldn't you?
Say whatever you want.
I know, but those are like the Reddit assholes,
Oh, what is he doing now? Like, it does. Opie's just doing whatever he can to keep this fire going.
True.
So he's just gonna now repeat everything. And the funny thing is, it's funny for when you watch Anthony respond, because I don't know if he's trying to get much out of it other than just he's fucking pissed off and hates Opie. Like he genuinely is responding just because he's like, no, fuck you, you fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
Not that that's any better. I think it's better. But
it is better.
It's definitely better. But it's still two people fighting on the internet.
And Opie ran into the problem that you ran into, Jim, where he creates AI generated thumbnails, and AI doesn't really know what Anthony looks like. So it's like this weird facsimile of Anthony that if you know Anthony, maybe you can kind of see it. But because didn't you just make an AI thing?
Yeah, I did. I asked Grok to make Anthony Kumi and Bill Burr feeding an African tribe.
That's right. And they got Bill Burr, but Anthony just looked like some
like
African.
Some
kind of hunk kind of thing. Yeah.
He got a bone in his lip. Look at Anthony.
Do you understand? Bill Burr has flipped so entirely that he's now like getting in trouble for saying controversial things.
Yeah.
Because he's going so far left and just so far the government's awesome.
That Jimmy Kimmel clip where he was just like, oh, everyone's a fire expert now. And I thought the response was great.
Yeah, response was awesome. No, it wasn't mismanaged. Everyone's a fire expert now. But you guys sitting on there on the couch eating Cheetos, no shirt on. Talking about how they know that what they would have done. Why don't you just take a helicopter and scoop up a bunch of water with 100-knot winds? It's like, Bill, I don't know. I don't know. Nobody knows what you're doing anymore.
He only brought that up because he flies helicopters.
Yes.
So he knows what it's like to fly in high winds.
100-knot winds. You knew the term for the wind speed.
I'm front lines.
I'm so impressed.
I used to not miss what is this?
Monday morning quarterback?
Monday morning podcast until even through COVID, I hung on to it. And then eventually it's sometime during COVID, 21 or I don't know exactly, but he just went full, basically, same thing he did on Jimmy Kimmel, he did with COVID. Like, these fucking idiots, just listen to just do this, just do that.
It was the same time he got very famous and was in movies and TV shows.
Yeah.
He was doing that Star Wars shit. He's in an Adam Sandler animated movie, the fucking turtle movie.
Oh God.
He's in movies and shit.
Does
now.
he still do F is for Family too?
I
haven't seen
I think that ended.
Okay.
But like I'm pretty sure it had 3 seasons. That show wasn't bad. At least like the first season, I thought I liked it. But there was still a part of him trying to be funny. There's not. Oh man, there's some guy. It's a MAGA guy with Cheetos, his shirt off. They tell the helicopter to go to the ocean. Before he was just, hey, I love the government. Government's awesome. They never do anything wrong. But he's very obviously he's a shill. He's what he used to pretend to hate.
Yeah,
but now he's just, hey, if as long as I keep all my friends here happy, I'm happy.
Right. A couple more $50 super chats, you guys will be sucking the government off too.
I swear to God, I would be applauding that stupid whatever Gavin Newsom. I'd be like, me, we're boys, we're best friends. If I got to drive a Lamborghini to my helicopter,
that's what I was gonna say. Like, why wouldn't Bill keep doing this? He's getting richer and richer by
It's not like comedians are known for having a backbone and like standards and shit.
No,
they're big fucking whores. You can fuck them for money. So Bill's a millionaire. If keeping the millions rolling in just includes he goes on Fallon's gay ass show and says, everybody on the blue side's doing all right. Just do what they say. Then why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Like, if doing the opposite doesn't get you paid.
And isn't his wife like
black? Yes.
The daughter of a comedy club owner?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I don't know that either.
Yeah, and I think that it's always seemed like shady, like because he met her before he was a really big comic, and I wonder if he just like started dating her to get into a comedy club.
So the comedy slut fucked other people for money too? Jeez. Now I'm shocked.
Speaking of fucking people for money and whores, did I bring up the Bop House to you guys when we last did a show? You guys know
you
about
brought
the
it
Bop
up
House?
to me, I think, on your show, on your 100th episode.
I'm all about the Bop House. You don't have to go on a tangent, but yeah.
Well, I want to go on the Bop House tangent, but let's first give our friend Knotted Shoelace his due props. The camera shit with Drew is so dumb. Did he change drastically after the end of CM, or was he always a dick? Stancil's Ted DiBiase is amazing.
Ooh, get to that later.
I think
do you have a
means
DiBiase
me in
video?
general, I think.
There's one that was circulating.
Oh no, I just wanted to hear Stancil do it.
Oh, okay.
I don't. He might just be referring to how I look in general. The $1 million guy. But that's basically all he does. But
okay.
No, you do the catchphrase well too.
Everybody's got a price.
Yeah. That's what was someone.
How about my man Vince? Vindicated. He's free at last. Free at last. Word on the street, he's starting his own wrestling federation. We're doing it. We're back. Vinnie Mac, free Vince.
What happened? I missed this.
All the bullshit was dropped, basically. A minor account. I read it on the show last. I think I still have his statement. But he's free and clear. Those are tits. I'm sorry, I'm doing Gino's a bit now. I just realized.
But didn't he already have to sell the WWE or?
Yeah, but then
now he's going to start a new wrestling league. That's going to be a uphill battle.
Well said, Garrett.
Lost the statement. Oh well, but yeah, I don't know.
But I have a viral video to show you, Mr. Stancil, of your good boy Ted DiBiase.
I think Stancil has tweeted this before, right?
Yeah, did you tweet this? Is this why I even saw this?
Yeah,
probably.
Is this even new, or is this 100 years old? And I'm just.
No, this is it. But this is worth watching. It's a classic. Is this the full one? Yeah, this is a good.
Critical minerals. We have the energy. We have the electricity that America needs. And there's only one place I'd want to sell it to, and that's the U.S.
Well, you could sell it to us, or we can all own it together, and that's a choice.
It's just amazing. These are the guys we grew up watching, and now this is what they do. That's what's so funny about it, though.
Can you think of this?
Like I've always said, everybody's got a price for the $1 million man, even Jesse Waters.
You did nail that. Nice.
all of his videos, no matter how serious or not, they end with him doing his catchphrase laugh like that, which is just good. And hope all of you have a Merry Christmas. That's one. Oh, they're all class. And Hacksaw Jim Duggan is making videos now. Did you see that yesterday?
No.
He turned 71 and he's like picking a pear in his backyard. And he does his phrase at the end, like, this is my first, what did he say? Hey, this is my first heyo of 71. Heyo. It's just like, God.
Hey, any wrestler that makes it past 60 even, but 70, do whatever you want. You beat the odds. Jeez, they all die so young.
Yeah,
I'm trying to find Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Oh, he's on there, Steve. He's on Twitter.
I'm on his Twitter page. I have him picking a pear. Here it is.
Yeah.
Was the $1 Million Man, was his partner Virgil?
Virgil.
Yes.
It was, right?
Yeah, the little black guy.
Yeah.
A lonely Virgil.
Yeah.
I only know him because of Sam, but he would show up at wrestling conventions uninvited. He would sign shit for people and take pictures, and like someone handed out CDs in Manhattan.
Yeah.
After he took the picture, he would demand $20, $50, $100, and then or 30. Yeah, I think he had a price. And it was a silly like $30. And if you didn't pay him, he got very aggressive.
Yep.
Those were the stories I heard. And he would show up to any and every wrestling convention, every kind of, like, whether it was, the Undertaker was showing up, or if it was like some other, like Gold Dust was going to be at a fucking Barnes and Noble, he would show up with his little table, his little sign that said Virgil, WWE superstar, and he'd have his outfit on. And he would threaten people and be very aggressive and intimidating to those who took pictures and got hand autographs from him. Yeah, I wonder what he's up to, because that story is from like fucking 10 years ago now. Didn't he die? Virgil's dead?
I think so.
No.
I thought he died like last year.
So this man, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, outlasted Virgil. Virgil looked like he was in good shape.
This is what it's come to, folks. This is our heroes.
This
This man used to run around with a 2x4.
Oh, I thought his thing was. You remember there was an actually retarded wrestler named Eugene?
No.
Well, that checks out.
Yeah.
You guys, hi, I'm Eugene. You don't remember that?
No, there was no way.
Oh my God.
Sounds sort of familiar just because like I heard a clip, on Not Sam or on Opie and Anthony or something.
There was a retarded wrestler named Eugene, and I think they had to stop it because it was.
He just said the N-word anytime he got in the ring.
Yeah, I think because they're like some of the bits or Vince's storylines where Eugene just gets fucked up and like gets fucked over and his life ruined. People didn't like seeing the retarded guy like twitching and grabbing his face in the ring.
But he wasn't actually retarded, right?
No,
he was just pretending to be retarded.
See, actually, now you'd say I thought he was. But now
I can't imagine they let an actual retarded man wrestle.
Yeah,
he probably wasn't. You're right. But I think anyway, the point was Hacksaw Jim Duggan was the prototype for Eugene because he kind of just acted like a monster tard with a 2x4.
Acting retarded is cool, by the way.
Here I am in a cool Central Florida, but I want to say thank you to everybody for all the great birthday wishes. 71 years old, but I joke Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair, they still call me kid. And Jake the Snake Roberts says he's younger, but I want to see a birth certificate. But everybody, thanks very much for the happy birthday wishes. And this hoe is my first hoe at 71. Ho!
This is literally what a hospice looks like. It's just like, okay, done with your video, Mr. Duggan.
I don't know. Considering the amount of how many bumps he's taken. And how many of his own 2x4 to the head he's taken.
What I'm saying. Like,
he seems like he's doing
grateful.
Great. Yeah, he's not. He doesn't have the shakes, and he's not fucking. In a wheelchair. Good for the Hacksaw.
And I like how all these old wrestlers do their catchphrases because that's the one thing Vince McMahon couldn't copyright.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so took their names.
Yeah.
But he couldn't take their words.
I'd like to know more about this Eugene. I'd love to see a retard get power bombed through a table.
I wonder if I could even find him, or
the
if
thing is,
been like removed.
Any WWE clip is highly copyright protected.
Oh, yeah.
It's ridiculous.
No, I'm going to pull it up on my own time. Don't worry about that.
But yeah, Virgil died in 2021 at age 41.
Oh,
Rest
Jesus!
in power.
How did he die? Eugene suffered a knee injury. out of nowhere, he was fighting who is this? The Rock? No,
Oh no,
some guy that looked like The
Sorry.
Rock.
Virgil died in 2024. Cause of death was not made public, but Jones had been dealing with health issues in recent years.
All right, let's play this Eugene clip. It'll probably get this. We'll probably have to remove it in post, but let's just see. Because here's the scene where the
Get the
retarded
super
guy
chats
sings
out.
to a really hot girl. Oh yeah, super chat. Right as we do this, I think Aaron Kraft. Hello, Aaron. I think E-Rock has a story of Virgil signing a championship belt when he didn't want him to.
Yes,
That's right.
that's right.
Wasn't it? Not the championship belt, but it was like the $1 million belt.
Yeah, it was something he got Ted DiBiase to sign, and then Virgil just took it and was like, "I'll sign it too."
Yeah.
Not you. Too late.
Not you. And he signed it anyway. So, and the way E-Rock says it, he ruined his belt because he put his signature on it. But anyway, this clip is Eugene impresses Christy Hem with his performance of a Lindsay Lohan song. Okay. I'm intrigued.
She has songs?
Lindsay Lohan?
Yeah.
Yeah, she has songs. Let's see what Eugene do.
Little smile. There you go.
Hi, Christy.
Hi, Eugene. Can you just give me 5 minutes?
Okay, yeah, he wasn't actually retarded.
Hi.
Yeah.
But you have pretty red hair.
Thank
Still
you.
couldn't definitely not do
You
this
got
now.
pretty red hair like Lindsay Lohan.
Yes, I do.
She's right here in Long Island.
Is she?
Yeah, I'm listening to her CD.
You like her music?
Yeah, it's good.
Do you know the words?
Yeah.
Sing me a song.
Oh, no.
Come on, Eugene.
No,
Sing me a
no,
song,
no.
please.
Okay.
Okay.
Rumors starting, sick of being followed. Tired of people saying what they want to say about me. Take a fanta.
Good. I like it. You're
This
really
is
good,
good.
Eugene.
Yeah, this
It's really good.
Eugene, please stop singing. Hello, fella.
Hi.
Listen, you've got a match with Christian next. Come on. Christian and Tonko are dead set on winning those world championships away from us this week, so we need to get going. Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
You want me to help motivate him?
You sure?
I can help.
You want to? I know you like it. Go on. Knock yourself
Come
out.
Is
on.
she
Thank
suggesting
you.
that she's gonna fuck him?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, she's gonna go fuck the tart. William Regal. I
Is
don't.
he gonna sniff the chair?
That's what I thought too.
They're really promoting Lindsay Lohan's album.
What year was this?
Said 20 years ago in the tweet. Or 2004.
Yeah.
I'm tired of rumors starting.
2005.
I'm sick of being tired. Ooh, wait.
Well, they had two retards.
Stephen Regal. Fuck
William
the
Regal.
William Regal. Stephen
Well,
Regal. someone
come on,
else.
Eugene. It's time to go.
You want your CD player?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, bye-bye.
Have a good match, guys.
What'd she do? She just blew him?
Yeah, so,
I guess
Cool.
WWE, it was no holds barred wrestling. They just had a sketch where for 2 minutes a retard sang a song poorly. Then a woman suggestively took him back somewhere, sucked his penis, while an Englishman sung a song
Another
retardedly.
retarded, yeah, song.
Wow, that's good stuff.
I
I miss the old WWE.
Oh,
No
man,
holds barred.
I will say I have been I've kind of been watching it again here and there, staying in the fold, if you will.
Really?
Because it's on
Yeah.
Netflix.
It's Monday night. I flip between that. Well, been flipping between that and football, and I don't know. They got some decent stuff going on. It's fine. It's something. I'm gay.
Are they getting a little bit away from the family-friendly stuff?
Yeah, for
Okay.
sure. There was that era that was totally unwatchable.
Yeah.
Which I took like a decade off. And again, I don't watch it religiously, but I generally check in on Raw for the last like 6 months on a Monday. Worth tuning in. They're getting rid of some of the older guys in the I don't know. It's fine. I'm gay.
Did you
Yeah,
see
I
that?
can't imagine getting back into it, but I like it just doesn't look fun. it looks gay, and I've always known it was fake, but back in the 90s, the storylines were funny, and like you actually wanted to know, well, what's gonna happen next after Stone Cold just blasted Vince McMahon
100%.
with a beer fire hose.
You're never gonna get that back, but
And the risks they would take, they're jumping off the fucking the Jumbotron, whatever. There was legitimate points where you're like, I know that was a stunt, but he might be dead. Like when Shane O'Mac jumped off the top of that fucking Jumbotron thing, you were like, oh, he died. He's dead. Or there was a time Kurt Angle tried to throw, I think it was Shane McMahon again. Kurt Angle was trying to throw him through this glass pane, and it didn't break. So he just bounced off of it and landed on his fucking neck. And then he tells Kurt Angle was like, oh shit. And they talk to each other while they're wrestling. You can't really see it, but he was just like, do it again. So he does it again, and fucking I think he gets him through it the second time, if not definitely the third time. But eventually he gets him through it, glass everywhere, and then he does it again because there was 2 glass panes. So
I remember that. Yeah,
German suplexes him through the other one, and again doesn't go through. Fucking falls on his back.
Oh my god!
And it's just like, do it again. And he does it until he launches him through the second one. And it's like, dude, it's fake. You don't have to. It's fine.
But he's not even really a wrestler, right? He was just McMahon's son.
I think I saw this in the Vince McMahon documentary, and he was doing it for Daddy's love.
Pretty much.
He wanted to impress Daddy, so he would go out there and wrestle with the best of them and get hurt and jump off of really high shit and do stuff that people weren't doing, except in like ECW.
Yeah.
But
did you see that wrestler's wedding proposal that was viral yesterday or 2 days ago?
No.
Where they tried to play it off like it was a real wedding proposal, and he's like proposing, and supposedly the ex-boyfriend comes in and like horse kicks him in the chest, and he falls over. Then the bride takes the guy that kicked him and like body slams him on the. And it was like, it was so obviously fake.
Oh, it was
I mean,
GTS.
yeah, when you
It was a
described
go to
it,
sleep. She gave him the GTS, not a.
Oh, sorry, I
a
don't know the moves.
GTS. Yeah, when you described it, it sounded like a child.
She had big
child
honking
came up.
tits, but she was also big and honking, so it kind of cancels out because she was overweight.
Yeah, the women's division of wrestling is different.
Oh, it's hot now. Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan. That's all you need to know. The women's division's actually pretty good now. Rhea Ripley is she's Australian and hot.
But they could actually wrestle because like
because
the girls in the 2000s, it was like they were just there for eye candy, and the fight stunk.
I think that's what's different. These girls can it's actually fairly interesting. They put on good matches, actual matches. And
so I've watched a few of those Vice Dark Side of the Ring documentaries.
Yeah.
So apparently there was a period right before the Diva period, or way before actually, where women wrestlers could wrestle.
Yes.
But they were big butch dykey ladies.
Hot.
Yeah. So Vince was like, a woman wrestling? What kind of what blacks in office? What kind of shit are you trying to do? This is bullshit. So he went with it for a little bit, but then he gave up on it and switched to having the divas, which were just really hot chicks that would come in and have bra and panties matches and pillow fight matches and rip off my fucking bra matches. There was literally matches where whoever's like tits got ripped out, that was the loser.
And he'd have his daughter be in those matches too.
Yeah.
Ooh, boy.
And
Early 2000s,
weird.
Stephanie McMahon, sign me up. I ruined many a sock. But I got to run, unfortunately. But I was glad I was able to join as long as
thanks for joining
caught
us.
me at the right time. And then
Perfect.
We'll reconvene about my first visit to Staten Island, hopefully.
Of course. You're welcome.
Right.
If Gino's welcome here, you're welcome here.
I hope so. We'll have a good rest of the show. I'll talk to you boys soon. Thank you for having me.
Later,
of course.
Stancil.
Thanks for hanging out.
Got to go to the soccer ball store.
Go to Ski Mask Collective.
Yeah.
If you hate yourself. No, but to support our friend Jim Stancil, go to Ski Mask Collective on YouTube, at Stancil Jim on Twitter.
Did you see the the Brad Pitt scams that have been going on?
I saw one thing. There's multiple.
Apparently, this is sorry. Brad Pitt's been used to scam people twice now. Once in Spain, and they caught the people now in France, where this woman is married to a millionaire, gets a message from AI generated Brad Pitt's mom saying like Brad Pitt likes you, and she falls for it. Then fake Brad Pitt sends her an AI generated message saying, hey, I'm divorcing Angelina Jolie and all my money's locked up and I need kidney transplant or something. Can you send me $250,000? And she does.
This is okay. This is what I saw because I saw these pictures, these really shitty pictures
Really
of Brad Pitt. Yeah, here, let me pull them up. So yeah, the article says French woman who believed she was in a relationship with Brad Pitt scammed out of 800,000 euro.
800,000, that's right.
Please tell me more. So, because this is all I saw, and I read like the snippet, like French woman scammed by AI, Brad Pitt, and I was just like, how fucking completely brain dead are you? Where this is fooling you? It's just like, how did it begin? How did Brad Pitt contact this woman?
Brad Pitt's mom apparently did.
My God.
And they use how would you even know what Brad Pitt's mom looks like?
But why would she even contact this random person in France?
I don't know if the article says it. It just says like Brad Pitt's mom reached out to this woman and then told her, I guess like Brad Pitt's interested in you or I think you're hot. I don't know.
My son has had his eyes on you. He's been watching from afar, but you know he's too famous to make his own moves. So his mother, have to make his moves for him. And here's him laid up in the hospital in some of the worst AI generated pictures I've ever seen. Like they're really so bad, obviously fake. Multiple versions. One of them in the top right.
He looked like he's in Philadelphia.
Cancer, yeah, AIDS Brad. And what's this one in the bottom right where it's a surgeon working on Brad Pitt?
They had let a camera in there.
Who took that picture? He sent the message. All right, babe, going under the knife. I'll talk to you later. Send me 100,000 euro.
But yeah, the article's not that long. Maybe I missed some of the details, but yeah, it was just like Brad Pitt's mom reached out, and then the thing was she was married to a millionaire already. Like, what are you gonna do? I don't know. I guess if Brad Pitt hits you up, you might as well divorce your husband and go for him. But
yeah, get the millions and go get your Brad Pitt because he's so into you, and you should. And now I wonder if the person who scammed this fucking monster tard, because this is a thing now. There's more and more baby reindeer ladies popping up everywhere.
Yeah.
Baby Reindeer was that show about a guy who was stalked by a woman on like in real life, but she would post shit on Facebook about how like they're together and you know they're in love and all this stuff, and the guy was just like, no, we're not. And she would message him like 3 million times a day, like just over and over, sending him like just waves of emotion of I'm gonna fuck your brains out. I'm in love with you. Why won't you fucking answer me, you fucking asshole? You think you're fucking better than me? You're a piece of shit. Fuck you. Just torrents of just every thought this bitch ever had going at this guy. Because I saw one, a real baby reindeer, which by the way, the show is based off a real thing. Like that really happened to a guy who was like doing stand-up. And he was a bartender who was like doing comedy and failing, and he got butt fucked by a producer. It was a whole thing. But the whole crux of the show is this woman is stalking him and just harassing him every day, like outside of his house every day, just staring into his window. But I saw a real. I'm not even gonna pull her up because I don't want her to find me because the people that have posted about her on Twitter and stuff. Like they'll then post, oh my God, like she's in my DMs now and won't leave me alone.
Really?
But this is a thing. It's like a personality dysfunction, like something mental disorder, where people get obsessed with a celebrity and they convince themselves the celebrity likes them too, but there's some factor keeping them from actually going through with like moving in and marrying them and all
was
this
this
stuff.
failed comedian a celebrity?
He is now because of the show.
Oh,
and I think he was like picking up steam with his stand-up and stuff after all this shit happened. But so Jake DeBrusk, he was on the Boston Bruins. He's a hockey player.
Yeah.
Went from the Bruins to he's currently on the Vancouver Canucks. Oh, hold on. That egg's trying to make a comeback. Oh God.
I'm the comeback egg.
So Jake DeBrusk, I think her name was Jan, something like that. He has a stalker who I'm not, again, I wish I didn't even save it because I was like, I'm not going to talk about this on the show. Because again, the people that tweeted about this Jan girl, they would then immediately tweet like, fuck, she's following me now. And they would just post like these reams of DMs they were getting from her because they like tagged her and shit.
Wow.
But yeah, this Jan lady was following Jake DeBrusk. She would go to every Boston Bruins game and try to get him to sign pucks and stuff.
How do they have money and the time to do all this?
That's the part that blew my mind. Was how she had all this money to go to every fucking Bruins game and harass this guy.
Would she even go to away games?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think
All
just
right.
home games.
There's a little sanity there.
Just, you know,
barely
creating a million different accounts to DM him and fucking try to find him, trying to see in public places when he's doing appearances for the team and stuff, trying to fucking get to him and sending all these threats to his girlfriend's name is Mia, I think. Just constantly threatening her, constantly, I'm gonna kill you, bitch. To the point like, and would just write out her whole feed was just me and Jake I'm gonna get my career started in media and I'm gonna work for the Bruins as soon as me and Jake get together. But his damn bitch girlfriend Mia keeps getting in the way, and she keeps lying to him about me. She keeps just lying about me to him. But Jake really wants me, I can tell. And it's just like, you read this stuff and you're like, what the fuck am I looking at? And it's clear because then there's other tweets and messages where she's like, my family is always getting in the way and trying to ruin my time and trying to get me away from Jake. They're trying to fuck me over.
God. So they're just telling her you're crazy.
They're telling her all of the truth.
Yeah.
And by the way, I don't know if it's the government funding her life because she's clearly too deranged to hold down a job, or if it's her family who just doesn't know what to do. And it's just like, all right, we'll pay for all these Bruins games, but because at least you'll be out of the fucking house talking about goddamn Jake DeBrusk, who, by the way, like of all people, like he's not a bad player, but there are just players levels above in handsomeness and in fucking just hockey ability that you could have picked to be this fucking crazy obsessed with. So Jake DeBrusk has moved from Boston to Vancouver, Canada.
The furthest you can move away from Boston and still play on a hockey team.
A different country on the opposite side of this continent. As far opposite as you can really get. Now, do you think she gave up and is just sitting in Boston like,
She had to, right?
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah.
No, she moved to Vancouver. She somehow, I don't know if she has the proper paperwork or whatever, but she has clearly taken a flight to Vancouver and is living there now.
Oh my God.
Because she followed Jake and his family to Vancouver. But she has been removed and permanently banned from
the stadium?
Both stadiums.
Oh yeah.
They banned her in Boston. And now in Vancouver, they immediately found out about this lady and were like, oh, no, you're done. You're not. But she got in at least once.
Yeah.
Like she got to see her boyfriend, Jake DeBrusk.
Well, we were talking about that before. How do you really ban someone from an arena unless you have facial recognition technology?
And if the facial recognition technology works on someone wearing like sunglasses, a hat, and a fucking COVID mask, especially now in Canada, you can just wear that mask everywhere.
Yeah.
Like she'll get in. As long as someone else buys her a ticket.
God.
But
oh yeah, she can't buy the tickets, right?
I just the reason I thought that story was funny is, well, one, you as just a normie and not having anybody like this in your life, you're like, why doesn't anybody just tell her he has no idea who she is and doesn't like her? Like that's retarded and you're crazy. Like why doesn't somebody just tell this woman she's crazy?
Has DeBrusque ever talked to her?
I think he's like incidentally like run into her because she would just show
Be
up
up
to
everywhere.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, anywhere he would fucking slightly she would try to, she was stalking him. So I think, and that's the thing on like, you know, the skate around, the pre fucking game stuff,
Yeah.
and or like post game, if he must have like would be like looking at the crowd, the kids like giving him pucks and stuff, and just see this woman every time and go, oh God,
Oh,
it's that crazy bitch.
Yeah, because I'm sure even if he talked to her, was like, I don't like you, get out of my life, she would just think that's a turn on.
Mia made him say that.
Oh yeah,
everything has some other reason why he did it. And the only reason she hasn't been invited to work for the Canucks, like she knows he wants her to, is because his stupid girlfriend. But that's why this shit's scary, because if she has that thought cycling in her brain 5 million times a day, she's gonna eventually kill this bitch. She's gonna eventually find this guy's girlfriend and kill her, and then be like, "Well, now I'm in the clear. Now Jake DeBrusque is gonna marry
no
me."
Excuses.
Yeah.
It's always so weird how like the police can't do anything until something happens.
Yeah,
and it's like there should be all right. Yeah, you get a month of writing these letters or doing this stuff and being told to stop. And then if you don't, then do something. Like it can't just be like, no, she has to have a knife and plunge it into his back until we can stop her.
She has to, at the very least, like break into your house.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they can't do anything, especially if all of her stalking is just in public places.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean, the arena can ban, you know, she's banned from the arenas. That's really all they can do. I'd like, and yeah, like just like in Baby Reindeer, if she's far enough away from your house but knows where it is, like sure, she won't be in your house, but she'll be like down the street, just there, waiting for you. It's for you to walk by or drive by. Like,
yeah, seeing where you're going or when you're coming and leaving.
Just holding up a sign. It's fucking.
Oh.
But I tell that story to tell a more fun story about Tyler Seguin, another hockey player. And I have no problem pulling his wife up, his stalker up, because it's his wife. He fucking married a woman who was stalking him like this.
And they're still married, or he didn't?
They got married 2023, I think. Or maybe, fuck, now I got to double check. But as far as I know, yes, they're still married.
Wow. I guess that's a way around it.
Well, there's a reason. There's a very I'm going to show you a picture of Tyler Seguin's stalker. I wonder if I can find Jake DeBrusque now, because now we need to see her, even though I really like don't want to pull her up, because like I said, this woman's like this fucking curse. Everybody who posted about her on Twitter, because then someone else in the thread I was reading posted like, yeah, I was talking about this like when Jake was still in Boston and she wouldn't leave me alone. I'm just like, I'm not going to talk about this. But yeah, Tyler Seguin's unconventional love from stalker to spouse. Now I just wonder if I can find the article thing I was reading, because it had the tweets and so basically this woman, I think what happened is this woman was stalking Seguin after he banged her. Because as we'll see, she's a like skinny blonde girl.
Okay.
So I think he fucked her, and then he was like, you know, all right, see you never.
And she said, nope.
That's not how this is going to work, Tyler. And so Seguin moves from Boston. Again, another guy from. It's both these stories originated in Boston, by the way. So from what I read, Seguin moves from Boston to Dallas. He's on the Stars. And this bitch convinces her whole family, well, her mom and dad, to move to Dallas to follow him. He is not dating her. It's not even confirmed. I'm just assuming he banged her, but that's not even a confirmed thing. Like, who knows, honestly?
Well, now he did, right? Because they're married.
I again, we're making assumptions. Maybe he still has never banged her. But, you know, I think that assumption is a little more safe. Damn it, we're fucking... Frankie being chased by gorillas. Oh,
A ton of gorillas.
here she is.
Wow, she
Now,
looks good.
The girl, that's the thing. The girl who's chasing around Jake DeBrusque looks rough.
Uh-huh.
She's got like those big, round, goofy, like retard teeth, and she's chubby, and she's got like she's got bangs and just a doofus haircut. Like, if that was your stalker, you'd be fucking pissed about it. Like, I'm surprised DeBrusque hasn't just popped the gloves off and just rocked this bitch. Like, stay the fuck away. You are too gross. I would never do this. Whereas Tyler Seguin's wife, Stalker, she looks like that.
Yeah. I could see that if a girl that looks like that is totally obsessed with you, to be into it, right?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I guess later on it might get on your nerves, but.
No, I think, I mean.
Wow.
This is the worst confirmation of this behavior for anyone to ever read. It's really terrible because it shows like, no, you can do the worst behavior possible, literally stalk someone, follow them from state to state, move where they move, and just follow them around. She was putting out posts, I think, on Instagram that were, I thought they put them in this article, which is why, yeah, here they are. Let me read it. Hold the phone.
I mean, if
find out Sagan's matters when we keep the she kept leaking his address, and she wrote like, "Oh yeah, LMFAO. I cannot overstate. She had 20 burners. Yeah, here it is. Oh, I gotta click it. So yeah, she had a bunch of different Twitter accounts, and this is the type of shit she would post. Why still trying to hide that you love Kate Kirchhoff? I'm sure your real fans would love her too.
That's her name.
Yeah. It's so sad that you are hiding someone as pretty and amazing as she is. I like her so much, and I really want to see some cute pics or videos of you two. Kate Kirchhoff invited everyone to Tyler Seguin's house. She posted his address, 92026 Hathaway Street. Don't forget to pizza. And by the way, this pizza party without alcohol, she's only 20-year-old sorority girl. Your sister Cassidy should date with MDZ, right? Tyler, please acknowledge Kate Kirchhoff. She deserves that. Please don't hide her. Please introduce her. Like, this is deranged.
Wow.
Like, this isn't like cute little messages. This is her pretending to not be herself. Again, it's all burner accounts. Which is, please acknowledge, like, please respond, please respond, please respond. She deserves that. Please don't hide her. Please introduce her to your family. Please, Tyler, she is gorge and deserves all the love. She is sad that you are hiding her so much.
True.
Post Q pic with her. She brings you luck. You are in playoffs. Like, she's writing so in such a manic state that it's barely English. And she uses the UR instead of just YOUR. She might have like gotten hit in the head really hard at some point in her life.
She's almost like a female Gino with the burner accounts and the UR and emojis. Like, those are all emojis, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You think this is how Gino got Kiana? He stalked her and just sent and pretended to be someone else, going, "Oh, you should date Gino. You should date Gino."
But what if you have this feeling that that person is your soulmate? You know, I could kind of see how you would just be all in trying to make it happen if you really think this is the one. And apparently it was.
If they interact with you and you go on dates and you make out and you fucking there's a mutual relationship actually happening in real life, yes, if you have that, sure. But if every point of contact with you and this person is leave me the fuck alone,
no, but he married her.
That's what's fucked up. That's insane.
So maybe she was right.
I just picture Seguin one night after a game, just goes out and gets shit-faced. And he just has, 5 billion messages from this stupid bitch. He looks at a picture of it and he goes, fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here. Come here. And then just fucks her face. It's just like, shut up already.
It'd be better if he was like an ugly hockey player, like some goon-looking guy or something that couldn't pull in that kind of tail.
It would at least make a little sense.
More sense, yeah.
He was at one point the captain of the Stars, I think. He's always been one of their top players. I know Jamie Benn's the captain, but yeah, he married her. he married the crazy bitch who stalked him. Look, here they are.
Wow.
You can really get away with a lot if you're a pretty blonde lady. Because again, if she looked even slightly uglier at all, he would have given her the Jan treatment, and she'd be barred from the fucking arena. She would not be allowed. There'd be restraining orders. There would be no access to Mr. Seguin. But they're married and probably gonna have children. I'm sure it'll work out great. She's not gonna go nuts one day.
I know, that's the thing. Like, I wonder if she kind of toned it down once they got married because she got what she wanted.
No,
And
this
then eventually
woman,
she'll flip out.
Tyler Sagan's wife, mark my words, is going to be giving a fake Brad Pitt $800,000 one day. That's what made me think of all this.
Oh.
Is that this woman who already was married to a millionaire, there's going to be some new fucking obsession for her to start stalking. So I bet the way this fucking guy found her to ask her for all this money, the scammer, I bet he found her on like a fake Brad Pitt, like a Brad Pitt fan page, thinking she was talking to Brad Pitt already.
Yeah.
And was like, oh, here we go. Here's our fucking mark. This asshole, first of all, thinks she's talking to a real Brad Pitt when it's like a fake Twitter account. And now let's find out how much money she has. Let's see if that's probably how they scam a lot. You can scam a stalker into fucking giving you money.
That was in the article where some other celebrity had to go on his own Facebook fan page or something because someone was pretending to be him and responding to the fans and getting them to think that he liked them. And he was like, listen, I will never respond to anyone in this fan group personally. Like, yeah, so if you think you're talking to me, you're not.
But the problem is that doesn't matter to these people that are just not in real life anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, he said that so everyone else will leave him alone. But I'm just gonna move to Dallas, and once I see him all the time, he'll know it's true love like I know.
Yeah.
And I know he's just saying that for everyone else because all these other bitches, he really wants me. Like there's no amount of talking that gets them out of their delusion. You have to like medicate them. It just doesn't stop.
I had to
or you marry him. Or if they're stalking you long enough, you just fucking marry them, and this will totally go great.
I had to deal sort of with Joanne's stalker that would call into compound all the time.
Right.
And like I had to start like logging the calls because it was getting insane. Like he would just keep calling and hey, is Joanne there? Like it was so obvious. And I would have to like contact her lawyer and tell her what times he called and for how long. And then all of a sudden it just stopped one day. And I don't know if like the lawyer got involved or he just they put him on more drugs. So he got knocked out or
I think also, if they get in enough trouble, there's still a part of them that's, grounded in reality of just like, well, I don't want to go to jail.
Yeah. Well, I know Joanne Stalker got in trouble for doing it. And then, once he got out, it was just like right back to Brian again.
So, he might have wanted to avoid prison for a second time. So he probably got another warning and stopped. Oh, who's this now?
Hello, who is it?
I was wondering if you knew where your cat was now.
Yeah, when I left, he was hiding under the bed.
Still no idea where that cat is. I mean, was.
At least my cat doesn't attack my wife.
Yet.
That's because your wife was there first.
All right, fair point.
Not really. But you're giving me that. How much? Boy, this drinking has really loosened you up, bitch. Hey, we got to do. I'm not going to be able to make it in. We got to do the boxes tonight. I apologize.
Oh!
Whoa!
Oh!
Whoa!
Wow!
Why can't you make it in?
What's that?
Why can't you make it in?
I'm not home yet. By the time I get home, it's going to be like 5:30. Traffic's going to be nuts.
What are you out doing gigs?
This drinking has really loosened you up. Coming back from a meeting. Not important. Not important.
Oh, alcohol anonymous.
No, they know who I am.
What was the meeting?
What's that?
What was the meeting?
Just a meeting about some stupid thing that I won't get. Some fucking YouTube thing as a narrator, blah, 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 blah.
Nice. All right.
Hey.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, with my positive attitude and charming outlook,
Yeah.
you know, but you end up fucking sitting there like, it's like, and you know how patient I am. I'm just looking, I'm like, just tell me I'm not going to get it so I can go tell dick jokes in Staten Island.
Gino, the universe provides. You have to put the energy out there that you're gonna get it, and then you'll get it.
I'm putting the end something out there. We're wasting this. Do these 4 jokes count at 6 o'clock or no?
No, they don't.
God damn it.
Yeah, you're really disappointing us.
I have my football ready and everything.
Yeah.
My New York Giants football.
He has a football out ready for you.
It's not mine. It's Charlie's.
Drunk Jimmy's stopping by Steve's place.
If Jimmy's stopping by, you know I'm not coming. So who is it? So we can see Parchy's new fucking
Tattoo.
I don't even know, Hamburglar tattoo.
Oh, he got a Soho tattoo.
You're lying.
I am.
It's probably not a lie.
And yet I wasn't sure. And yet it could have gone either way. And it's only 4 games anyway. We'll fucking ramp it up next week. We'll get the band back together. It'll be great.
Yeah, we'll ram it.
Yeah. You know, we only have like 3 of these shows left, and you desert us for one of them.
That's pretty fucked up.
You know, I don't need to brag, but I'm the one that threw together that bar thing where we got drunk and ran it into the ground. Why didn't you book a bar in Staten Island?
Oh, that's right. You put that whole bar thing together.
Yeah, I remember when you found Nick Giordano.
Yeah.
You found him, and he didn't reach out to all of us.
You were like, "Hey, this is a nice bar you have here. Why don't you?"
Yeah, you were
let
scoping out bars, and you landed on that one, and you figured out the owner.
I think you know what I mean. I'm saying, why don't you go to one of the places that, you know, it's just as easy. You did 9 drink menus for 17 bars, didn't you?
I think we should open up our own bar.
We should.
Yeah.
What would we call it?
The N-word.
The N-word all be N-word all. No, it's too much. I like yours better. How about if it's called, instead of look inward, we call it look N-word? How about that?
Yeah, but you have to be a busboy.
It looks like I already got a promotion. Oh, Lord.
You know, I ate a raw egg before. Am I going to die?
I saw you eat the raw egg. I almost died.
It really was not great. I don't know why people do that. It's gooey and thick.
It's a protein blast.
It's definitely a fucking blast.
Yeah.
They do it for their health. You did it for $50 super chat. There's a slight difference. I mean, once again, I don't see why you guys need me. You seem to have it all under control there with this brilliance.
$50 is in my way for my health.
I remember in Rocky, that movie in 1976, when he wakes up and there's this $50 super chat for him to eat that raw egg. It was incredible. My favorite scene in the movie.
Hey, Mick, why does YouTube take 30% of this?
What about my rumble, Mick?
But didn't he lose? He lost the first Rocky, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all the eggs did nothing.
He got his ass whooped. The most impressive thing about Rocky in the first movie was how much of a fucking absolute ass kicking he could take without dying.
Yeah.
Eggs aside, if I can call back to a previous different bit in this phone call, I think it was the N-word he was looking at that was the reason he lost.
Apollo Creed?
No, but Rocky is essentially that episode of The Simpsons. Like Rocky 1 is when Homer becomes a boxer and he just takes like insane damage and he's just getting rocked every fight.
Lamar Tatum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dread Tatum.
Dread Tatum?
Drederick Tatum.
Drederick Tatum, yeah.
Yeah, well, but every fight he wins, he doesn't win. He wins because he just gets his ass kicked until the other fighter passes out. I'm just gonna let him Kill me. Hopefully he gets tired.
Uh,
Your microphone keeps getting very limp.
I know.
You also got to move it over because the stand's covering your face.
Oh, geez, it is.
There you go.
During the football broadcast tonight.
Is that why you?
That's why.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Oh my god. He has a meeting. You hear how he tried? Oh, I have a big important meeting with YouTube. I'm gonna be a narrator for the next fucking Planet Earth. I'm taking David Attenborough's job. I'm gonna be fucking narrating. No, you had to stay home and zoom in because you want to get shit faced.
Wow.
Pretty sure. All right, you know what? No, I'm not. You blew it. No, I'm not drinking tonight.
Oh, I didn't mean to blow it.
You blew it. You rammed it.
Now the football show is going to be like two people talking on a bus with their friend on the phone.
Yeah.
Did he call you at all this week? He was calling me Monday and Tuesday. I had Judge Herb on yesterday. Oh my god.
Nah, we didn't take any.
His neck is not getting any better, guys.
We didn't take any phone calls.
I didn't either. But I had like 25 missed calls from him at the end of the. He's like in the chat, and we. But at one point at the beginning, before we banned him, I showed because the In Hot Water guy. I don't know if you saw this. He made a clip of his. He made 2 clips already of his crazy calls, and he made one of Thursday night. And it's like Charlie, we're laughing at you. We made a 10-minute clip of you, and he goes, "What clip?" Yeah, it's like exactly. It's like I watch a show. Charlie, you've been in here 3 straight days. We've showed the clip. Stop it. Be better.
Yeah.
Hysterical. The guy's nuts.
I know that, but I don't know why you give him attention.
Yeah, that's agreed.
You talked to him for 2 shows last Thursday.
It was our 100th show, and we had to give out the
We
phone
didn't
number.
ask him to call. We opened
Yeah.
up the phone line, and then all of a sudden, we were busy with someone for an hour.
Where are you, Max Lode's place?
Yeah, what's all the noise?
You're hilarious.
What are you gonna drink tonight to get fucked up?
If I drink, I have whiskey.
Wow.
That's new.
That's not. What? I have a bottle of McCluskey's.
You wish.
It's not real.
There's
Fake.
nothing like it. It can only be McCluskey's or Sailor, whatever it is. Sailor Gino, if you drink it. And what was it? I think it was a soap bottle in the basement of that bar.
Wait, I
So
mean,
good.
you're not even home yet? You are home now.
But that, yeah, just got home.
Yeah, you can make it here in an hour.
Are you out of your mind? And plus, I have to get up early because I'm going to Jersey tomorrow. Because what are we doing tomorrow? Me and Max Lodes are streaming from that place that does all the hot water laser engraving.
Oh.
Your Max Load's gonna be streaming on you?
We can get that. We got Judge Herb to make a pink blanket joke yesterday. It was fantastic.
Why? What'd he say?
But somebody put in the chat, it's like, "Did you sue your brother for making you masturbate him under a pink blanket?" And I put it in the chat. And I asked Judge Herb because I think it depends on the color of the blanket. And then you'll love this, Steve. A chat came in from PBiz33 that said, "Now you've got the judge doing it."
Did a previous chat come in that said, "No, that is not real. I do not jerk off my brother."
No, I didn't even get a chance to. We went right for the jugular.
Usually he outright denies that he masturbates you.
We usually have more time. That was a different time in a studio when I could check the texts as they came in. Now it's just all random.
Last night I drank 7 different liquors, 8 fermented tofu, still got up and got to Steve's the next day.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess I'm better than you.
That we all know.
I think that's never been in question.
Yeah, that's been the case.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
think that's never been in question.
All right, we'll see you on Zoom, I guess.
All right, baby. I'll send you the link, sweetie.
All right, honey. Toots. See you later, Toots.
Hang up
No,
You're not gay.
Yeah, we can't do that anymore. You know, we thought we were friends, but I guess now, you know, you're just a Zoom acquaintance.
Yeah. Some guy I know on the internet. Some guy that stalks me on the internet is on the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Because we don't let him down.
Wow, you're gay to you.
Wow.
Impressive.
The roles have reversed.
The roles have roiced. Well, before we everybody left.
Did they?
Gino was on the phone, yeah. But before we leave, I have one video I wanted to share with everybody because I was giggling at it this morning. Have you seen this?
No.
This right here? It's a referee. I want you to take a good look at him. It's the white guy with the little mustache.
Okay.
Take a good, keen look. Now, if you just on his physical stature and face shape, he looks to be about 5'5". What would you say his voice sounded like if you were to imitate it?
Huh. I mean, he looks like a normal-ish guy. It's a little stocky. Gotta have I would say like a little deep voice.
You think a short guy like that, a deep voice?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess so.
What would it sound like?
Technical foul. Kind of like that.
All right, well, good guess. That's kind of where this goes.
Oh,
but
I guess
no,
wrong.
good guess. No, perfect guess. You nailed it. His voice is very deep, but he's a little not even it's not even that it's just deep. He's this little white guy, and he sounds like fucking Ving Rhames. He sounds like a big black man.
Oh, really?
Have a listen.
You know what Jordan used to say, right?
What?
If you play in his shoes, you better put in work.
What?
White 10, push, not travel. Get 2 steps any way you want it, baby. You good?
What the fuck?
Hey, media fellas, media. Good flow, Trace, good flow. Good flow.
Isn't that mind-boggling?
It is.
It looks like someone voiced over this video. Someone who talk like this. Because it does. The voice does not match the human
at all.
At fucking all. It really it does something to your brain where you're just like, no, this is wrong. This is a
but
robot.
Even like the accent and everything, he's so black.
That's the thing. So do you think that's his real voice, or he's just been putting this on forever? And he really probably just kind of sounds like this. He probably sounds like Bobo. He lies. But his voice lies.
Yeah, or has he just been doing like reffing so many inner city games? He blacks it up to relate to the players more.
It works. I mean, I guess it works. I don't know. I would just stare at him. I'd be unable to focus on basketball because every time he spoke, I'd just be like,
who the fuck? Are you a ventriloquist? Yeah.
John Coffee. Like to drink, but spelled different.
You can go.
Like where we at?
He sounds blacker than the black guy he's
Yeah.
talking to. It's fucking insane.
Yeah. They stay like this all game. Hell no. Hey, it was a good 6 minutes though. I take the first 6. Another day, sir. Just another day. I'm trying to make it through this and go home and rest. Got deep.
Do you hear him? Like a tired old black man. Just another day. I'll make it home. I could rest my weary feet.
And that guy just was like, yeah. Like, did I just hear what I think I heard? Some white guy talking like a black guy?
Can't wait to get home. I know my wife gonna have the cornbread, fried chicken, and chitlin ready for me. I just know when I get there.
I would think I was on like a prank show.
Yeah.
Right? Just like, oh, they must have a speaker in his pocket and having a black guy talk for him.
I haven't vetted this video at all. Could very well be extremely fake. I love falling for internet. Always be tricking me.
Is there a community note?
No community note.
Okay.
But I know I've internet be tricking me all the time, so I could see this being fake. I don't know.
Like, how do they even have the ref mic'd up?
I think they mic'd him up because he sounds like this. Like, I think that's the whole point of the mic'd up part. But whether or not he actually talks like that, to be determined. But even if he's doing an impression, it's such a good impression, like black guy impression, that it's hysterical. Just watching this little bald white guy with a little mustache. Hey, we got a good flow going today.
I take the first 6. Another day, sir. Just another day. Trying to make it through this and go home and rest. Got decent crowd tonight, though. Good crowd.
So it's definitely him mic'd up because, like, when he dribbles the basketball, you hear the basketball bounce, and the crowd kind of is low in the background. Like, that would be hard to replicate and just
Not
overdub.
impossible.
Not impossible.
Some good Foley work.
I guess so, but that's a lot of work to go into just doing this bit.
I know. But yeah, I almost think because, like, why are they videoing and micing him up, that it is a prank.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man.
I don't know.
If I knew this guy, I'd be like, hey, can we just record you for a game? For no reason. Just for fun.
Yeah, for a documentary I'm doing about refs or something. Yeah.
And then I would play it for listen to this fucking guy.
Is there a chance she's like an albino black guy? I don't think so.
He doesn't look albino. He doesn't have those pink eyes.
Yeah. Like Jarvis Mason in my high school.
Jarvis Mason.
He was our black albino. But yeah, he had like the pink eye, and he like had all the black features. You know, he looked like a black guy, but just white.
Jarvis Mason. I read a Twitter news article today. There's some wonderful news from Detroit. A man named Jarvis Butts.
Yeah.
Butts. Raped a 13-year-old and killed her.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah,
in the butts?
No. He killed her because she was pregnant. She was his stepfather, he was her stepfather.
Got her pregnant,
and then killed her because she got pregnant.
Oh my god!
But the main point of the whole story was his name was Jarvis Butts.
That's why I got recommended to your Twitter algorithm.
Jarvis Butts. And I'm like, listen, I understand why you sent this, why this crossed my desk, but please less stories about 13-year-old girls getting raped, murdered.
Yeah,
please.
After being pregnant. God, so that's a double murder.
Yeah, technically.
Yeah,
it's a DM from JB, Jarvis Butts.
Into him, baby. Yeah. Take it, Bernard. Take it, big. Down.
Down.
Does it say what his name is? Like, is he famous?
Marvin Butts.
From this?
No, I don't think it says what his name is.
You know what Jordan used to say, right? If you play in his shoes, you better put in work.
I think he's just a white guy that's from a very not white neighborhood.
I guess so.
That's what it would seem to me. I don't actually know. But I watched that video 5 times today because I'm just like,
wow.
No way. How does he sound like that? Yeah, I don't think he's got the rolling voice. I don't think there's any info. That's Paul Wall. Oh, is it Paul Wall? I don't think so. Yeah, there's no. He sounds like Kojak.
Kinda like maybe the tone of his voice, but not the way, not the accent and the.
People are just saying he's either from Memphis, Louisiana, or Houston.
Oh, okay.
It's just how they talk down there. Yeah, no. Everything I'm reading on the post says real, 100% real, not fake real. Real.
Supersize me.
Yeah, that's I didn't mean to click that. Yeah, but it is propaganda. Totally right. Whoever wrote that post agrees wholeheartedly with me that the supersize me guy is a gay little bitch. Bob, Fan, and Patrice, will you fellas be celebrating MLK Day on Monday? celebrating in that we'll be here drinking
Honoring the legend.
drinking promethazine.
Oh, maybe.
Getting my hands on some promethazine. Put it in my cup.
CVS doesn't sell it anymore, right? Is that the picture we saw?
Yeah.
I don't know how we're gonna get some.
Have to buy it from a drugs dealer. I think.
Can't put down the cup. Can't put down the cup.
I put down the cups on the table before, but you couldn't see them. So I put down the cup. I actually put down the cup, but you can't see the cup. And I put down the beer. Yeah, I put down the beer.
I can't believe Gino blew us off.
I also am.
This is the day he looks forward to the most.
I thought.
Yeah.
Turns out not so much. I guess he thinks my shitty house isn't good enough for his Harlem tastes. No, he basically admitted to what the problem is. He has to drive all the way here, and he can't get fucking shit-faced.
Yeah.
That's no football show. You can't have fun if you're not uber drunk.
True.
Well, while he is getting drunk at home, me and you should stay stone cold sober and just be like, Gino, can you take it easy?
Stop yelling. Jeez, what are you doing?
Hey, why don't you relax with that?
Stay focused. You keep splitting off on tangents.
Are you sure you want to pour another one?
Just count his drinks every time.
You already
that's
had
a fourth
two.
one. Yeah.
And like literally after two, just be like, wow, that's a lot. You're having quite a lot.
Man, is Keanu okay with this?
We're kind of trying to do a football show here. I don't know. You're not really taking it very seriously. You seem to be just drinking.
And we only have 4 games to pick. We should just lightning round it. 10 minutes. We're done.
Yeah, do 10-minute show and then get you drunk for the next 3 hours. Give you 7 more fucking drinks. Some more types of liquor. But yes, Bob Fan of Patrice. We won't be celebrating in the way of us being not going to work. We already do that. Yeah, we'll be working that day for sure. Yeah, no reason to not do a show. And we could celebrate. We could show that video of DJ Tiesto doing the George Floyd song.
Oh, yeah.
That's become my thing every year. Every MLK day.
Tradition.
Yeah, so look forward to that on Monday. But all right, I gotta pick up Caitlin at the ferry.
Okay.
So I gotta toot toot. Forgot the whistle somewhere else. And I gotta play the board video. You gotta get the hell on out of here.
Yeah. Let's do it.
No.
Thanks to Jim Stancil for coming on.
Yeah, thank you, Stancil Jim, for appearing on the Garrett and Steve Couch Dog podcast. Anything? Shit. There we go. Thank you to all our board members.
We love you all.
Without you guys,
we got some new members. Right? Someone super chatted in.
New members are on the way for next month.
And he's not allowed to sue you because you drank the egg.
Current members are here, getting a rub down from me, from Board Daddy.
Ooh.
And Board Daddy. I'm rubbing your board. I'm rubbing your plaque. And here's a wonderful song to celebrate your greatness. Board, board, board by board. Board, board, board by board. Board, 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 board by board. Caitlin, Mom Marino. Caitlin and Mom, Edie, Conti, Nick, G. Charlie, Chicago. Deadpool, Jeremy M. Stock. Marshall Beaufrey. Moose, Pete, Fitzy. Dominic Richatelli. Josh Wurs. Mike Liggio, Mitchell, Chris Berg, Jimmy Z, not like that. Gannock, Gekko Dundee, Daniel Mondi, Gay Bitches, Connor, Beck, Jeff, Doc Jones, 73, Michael Malice, Curtis John. William Yoder, Brian Kate, Gah, Jeffrey the Giraffe, Stan Turner, 9X support, Matt Fugate, Asia S. Thompson, Old Youngie, Bob Hanna, Patrice, Doogie 7626, Justice for Garrett, J. Thomas, Larry F. Boob Turd, Angelo, Mark DeGracci, Cynthia Darcy, Eric Whitaker, Rocky Pintosi, Jose Delgado, J, Stu's Cluster, Benjamin, J, Nate, Gina Marie, Beverly, Jaquan G, Johnny, Heather, the hooker, Heather, Jonathan, Mardukas, A.J. R. Michael J. Gold Members Club, Gold Members, Vinny Cash, Vinny Cash, Gold Members. That's the plaque. That's the plaque. Thank you. Wow.
Thank you all for watching.
What a wonderful song.
Love it. Stuck in my head every day.
It honestly, for as much a piece of fucking shit that is, after every show, I'm just ding, dun, 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 dun. Mitchell. Every day.
I
love it. But yeah.
Thanks for watching.
And tune in to Gino Biscayne's Rumble channel if you want to watch the football show, where we'll be discussing football.
Ooh, what a twist.
Thank you for getting me to eat an egg today. I feel like I've truly broadened my horizons.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you for watching. Oh, one more thing. I thought this was someone in the comments during the week. I randomly saw it and I was like, oh, that's interesting. We should do that. Do you know who Dick Masterson is?
Just from you talking about him.
I know from Frank talking about him.
Uh-huh.
But I've seen a few of his shows. Like, he's funny. I like his show. I like what he does. I think it's good.
That's not his real name, right? It can't be.
I would imagine it isn't, but who knows? Maybe, some people are destined for greatness. Maybe he was given the name at birth and it went from there.
Maybe it's Eric Dickerson's son's name.
Dick, because he dicks the son. Yeah. But someone in the chat said that he goes on any show that has a 108th episode because it's like longer than his first show lasted. He did a show with this guy named Maddox that blew up. Again, this is just a comment I write while scrolling through. And but apparently, like, that's how long his first show lasted, was 108 episodes.
Oh, so if we reach out to him, he'll come on our show for the 108.
That's what they said. I don't know if this was true or malarkey, but he goes on any show that has a 108th episode. Because it's longer than his show, like his first show lasted. I'd love to have him on for that.
Okay.
So whoever said that, reach out to me somehow. Let's see. Are you in the chat?
Was it Frank?
It was not Frank.
Yeah.
I should ask Frank about it though. He would know. Because I've been following some of their. They at one point had some co-host, like his current co-host Vito, the Vito File. Him and Dick had kind of a blow up, and their Patreon after the blow up went to like 10,000 a month.
Jesus,
like it worked. But I don't think it was a work. Like, they genuinely had a very big disagreement, and Dick was kind of like, fuck you. Like,
but then they stopped.
No, they were, it looked like the show was gonna stop. Because him and Vito were really not getting along on a topic. And but then the reason I saw it is like it was causing Twitter drama.
Okay.
But then they ended up doing another show, and like their Patreon exploded, and they made a bunch of more money.
Oh, a different show.
No. The show they were already doing.
Oh, okay. Well, so what's the 108th show that they stopped doing?
The show he did before.
Oh,
with
that
his
wasn't with
previous
Vito.
co-host
Oh,
Maddox. Yes.
Okay.
From what I could be getting all this wrong. I'm not a veto-phile like my friend Frank, who knows every little detail about this. I'm very loosely, like, I've seen clips and I've seen a show. But I'd love to have him on because he's funny. I've laughed. Like, he's a funny guy.
All right.
And I just want to ask him about his co-host and if we should have an on-air feud to fuel our subscribership.
Maybe, yeah. We kind of did Tuesday over the Philadelphia Eagles
fans.
The fans, not the Eagles fan, but just
we agreed that doxing is gay.
Yeah, but the section kings.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we should have went with that.
We should have.
You should have like shoved me out of my chair. I should have been like, get out of my house. We should have made more of a thing of that. But yeah, don't worry, guys. If we ever have an on-air fight, it'll be totally real and not for internet engagement at all.
No.
It'll be a totally real. I can't imagine you getting
angry, pushing you.
I would have to be like shoving a funnel in your mouth and getting you drunk.
Fucking stop.
And for you to be like, fucking please.
Stick a funnel in my butt.
Yeah, I want a butt chug. Stop making me chug through my mouth. But yeah, we'll see if we can get Dick on next week, because next Thursday is going to be our 108th show.
Oh, okay.
Because we've been flying through these.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe we can figure that out. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, nice. All right.
But anyway, that's the show. Thank you all for watching.
We love you.
And I love you.